Hi, I'm now sharing my individual research. The topic is disease burden of hypertension and its impact on economic growth in Taiwan. So why should we care about the economic impact? Obviously, economic impact is an indicator for the policymaker, and also it's interesting to know the channel from health to economic growth. And why should we care about hypertension? Hypertension is one of the top 10 mortality factors in Taiwan, and also hypertension is prone to develop to other emergency syndrome. And also, why should we do this research? Few discussion on the health issue in the macroeconomy, and there are few discussion on hypertension medical costs. But it's very important to identify how much is the medical cost for the hypertension. So there are two comparison for this literature review. The first one is to compare Taiwan to other countries for the weakness and the strengths for the study for the economic cost of diseases, and also to compare this study to another one conducted by Liu Dingping, focusing on enterovirus. For this studies, the objectives consist two parts. First part is to calculate hypertension disease burden and economic cost, and the second part is to measure the cost of hypertension disease by using the economic growth model with human capital. So for the study design, first we are going to define the hypertension. The definition refers to the National Health Insurance Database inclusions criteria. And the data we include two kinds of data. First, we include a cohort who gets hypertension in 2001, and we follow up to 2017. And the second one, we include all the new patients who diagnose the hypertension in each cross-sectional years from 2001 to 2017. The four indicators for disease burden we use incidence, incident proportion, mortality, and daily. For the economic impact, we consider direct costs and indirect costs. Direct costs includes IPD visits, OPD visits, and drug expenses. For the indirect costs, the first we use the reduction of productivity for hypertension patients include two parts. The first part we consider cost of sick leave. Cost of sick leave, we first consider how long will they stay in the hospital, do they have jobs, and monthly salary, and the achievable risk. For the reduction marginal productivity, since there's a study says hypertensive disease doesn't really cause the reduction of marginal productivity, so we only consider the stroke and hypertensive heart disease. So we calculate it by times the number of patients having this kind of disease and the discount rate and attributable risk. For labor force loss from mortality, we consider the life expectancy and the labor force participant rate in each age, and the average wage in each age, and the attributable risk as well. So labor force loss from caregiving, we consider these two kind of people, and also consider if they stay in bed of hospital and IPD and OPD visits. For the economic growth model, we use solo model with human capital with Cope-Douglas function, and here are the law of motions for some variables. We take logarithm and then we use it for the regressions analysis. We also consider if they have microeconomies foundation, so we use adaptive Grossman model to see. And here's the result. The average incidence are 2.5 million each year, and the average incident proportion is 0.1 per year. And for the daily, YOD may be higher compared to Korea and Japan. YOD may be higher estimates. YO is lower than Korea and Japan, but after considering the population size, the YO per capita is higher. So here's the result for 2001 cohort for total direct cost is increasing, indirect cost is decreasing. And here's cross-sectional one, total direct cost is increasing as well, and which are all follow for the total drug expenses in the same group. And here's the regression models result. And here are the simulation for the microeconomics for the representative individuals. So here are some discussion for the trends of the direct and indirect costs, and also the increase in drug expenses. So here comes to a conclusion. Like the economic impact of hypertension is large but not high enough to observe the growth models. The drug expense is huge and still expand due to the prescription. The incidence is stationary and the mortality is decreasing in the elder. Increasing marginal product and return of health investment would be a possible way to obtain sustainable growth. The first study can focus on combining top 10 diseases. So if you have any questions, you can um, you can put it in the comment of this video. Thank you.